Scientists, Mr. Stafford here, and today I'm going to go over the planning guide for AP CSP's Unit 3, Lesson 3, Design an App. Now this planning guide is going to walk us through the planning phase, and then I'm going to have another video describing your development phase. So for this project, you can choose to work individually or with a partner. But what you're going to do is you're going to create an app that teaches your classmates about anything that you and your partner, or just you if you're working individually, find interesting. So use a topic that you are willing to share information about. And then along the way that you'll learn how to use many of the features of App Lab, as well as skills that will help you when building more apps throughout this class. So part of the deliverables that you're going to submit to Google Classroom is the final app and this completed project planning guide. Now, one of the lessons that I learned working in industry and also going through my education in computer science is hours of planning will save you days of coding. So take your time when planning this, be thorough and be thoughtful about what your plan is. So part of the app requirement, you need to create at least 3 screens. If you're working with a partner, 3 and 3, that's going to be 6 total screens. So you need to include images, audio, and text, and easily navigate the user interface. So not get stuck on one screen. Ideally, what I would like, if you have a screen that is like the ending screen, I would love for it to have a home button to take you back to the beginning of your app. It should be clear what your topic is, so communicate information about your topic in a clear manner, and that your code is cleanly written and free of errors. So we're going to go through some of these steps. First of all, we're going to brainstorm some topics. 2 of them you're going to throw away. That's also an important development tactic, is know that every idea isn't going to be great. So expect some ideas to get thrown away, but you just want to throw everything that you have and then see what sticks. You're going to interview classmates to identify what they already know about the topic. Okay, we don't want to be too elementary with our ideas. We want to add some value to other people's all the knowledge that they already have about the topic that you choose, and then design your app's user interface using this planning guide. Okay, you're going to use pencils, colored pencils, crayons, markers, whatever, because we want to get a sense of the layout and the color scheme and the navigation of your app. Okay, and then you design and program your app in part 2, and then collect feedback from your classmates, and then share the app with the class, and I'll talk more about the development on my second video. So the first step, what I'd like for you to do is pause for a minute or 2 and brainstorm 3 ideas. Again, 2 of them you're going to throw away, but we're just trying to get all the ideas out of our head onto our paper about things that you and your partner are interested in. So your app can teach your classmates about any school appropriate topic that you want. Your topic could be a hobby, something you've always been interested in, a piece of your personal history, or just something you think your classmates should know more about. So again, you need to pause the video for a minute or 2. Give me 3 ideas. So we should have generated 3 ideas at this point, and now you're going to narrow it down. Now I want you to talk through your ideas with a table partner or the partner that you're working with, and pick a topic that you're interested in teaching your classmates about. And you need to explain in a few sentences what is going to be covered. So, for example, if you're doing an app on basketball, you need to write a few sentences explaining that you will cover the rules and the origins of the sport, if that is what you're going to be covering. Okay, then step 3. This is where we need some user feedback. We need to interview our classmates, okay, to design our app. We need to understand our users and what they already know. So you need to understand what they already understand about your project. So you're going to find 2 new classmates, can't be your partner, and talk to them about the topic for a couple of minutes. So the explanation that you have written down on step 2, that's perfect to explain what you're going to cover in your app. and then you'll need to fill out this table. Write the person that you're interviewing, write their name down, what they already know about our topic, and what do they need to know or learn about your topic. So this can be done after you're talking with them, after you've thought about the conversation that you've had. And you're going to do that with 2 people. Now for the design phase. You're going to create this, what's called a program specification. So based on the research that you identified requirements for what your app must teach your classmates, and on the next page, you should draw a specification like what I have down below. And it's going to show how your app will actually run to meet those requirements. So this means you should include all the buttons, text, images that your user will be able to use. So you're going to write notes or draw arrows showing how different user interface elements should work. For example, if clicking a button takes you to another screen, actually draw an arrow from that button to the other screen. And you can see how this program specification works, and this is what I'm expecting on the next page. So for example, on the first page where it says soda around the world, if you click on the flavors button, it should show it taking you to the flavors page, right? Another good design feature that I would like for everybody to include, if this is just an informational app, I would like your navigation buttons to be consistent. What I mean by consistent is you see the home page, the home button on the bottom left-hand side of the screen on flavors. It's also on the bottom left-hand side of the screen on nutrition, and both of those buttons take you back to the home screen. Okay, so it's easily navigable. We have 4 boxes here for your app. I would stick to no more than 4 pages. Okay, your minimum is 3. I would cap it at 4 because less is more in this assignment. I want you to really think about good navigation and developing screens that are user-friendly. Okay. All right, and that is it for the planning phase.